What's up, guys? We're in my apartment gym today. Got out of work a little late. Honestly, didn't feel like driving to the gym. So, taking the opportunity here to show you guys how to make do in the gym that might not be as equipped as a home gym or at-home town gym, something you're not familiar with, or in this case, just an under-equipped gym for what you usually are used to. So, let's get this video started and I'll show you what I'm doing here today. Let me show you my favorite shoulder warm-up. So now don't be afraid to have 5-pound dumbbells. They do a lot. So I like to say, shoulders relaxed, just roll them out a little bit. Having that little bit of weight there just keeps you kind of focused, I think, in my opinion. But once you're done with that, you're gonna raise, out. Now this is all rotator cuff stuff, right? This is all flexion. I love doing this. Now this kind of looks dumb because they're 5-pound weights. Just go up. You're just getting that movement down. I feel like a yoga instructor, just put my foot up. But just keep your arms like that. And then I go out to the side. I just do some lateral raises, you could do this without any weight, 100%. I just feel like it's beneficial to me. And again, whatever is beneficial to me is not necessarily the same for you. So don't be afraid. Change weight, change movement slightly. All right, so today we're going to be doing a full body workout. That's why I just decided just to get a broader range of exercises in a gym that you can do like this. Also, in situations like this that you'll be here in a gym that's under equipped usually, vacations, jobs where you're just working out in an apartment per se, or maybe you just don't have access to a gym because of current circumstances. So you're really just trying to stay fit until you can get into a regimented routine. So for this exercise, these exercises will be solely focused on that, not as much hypertrophy and going crazy on one specific muscle group. It's going to be just a broad video here today, i.e. pull-ups. They're a staple. If you can't do them, I would highly recommend doing the pinch variation where you're just kind of shrugging your shoulders up. It's called a scapular pull-up. You sit here like this, just pinch and down. And you're just gonna pinch like that. I like putting my head forward. It kind of just helps with the mind muscle connection of it. I really feel my lats going down when I put my head forward. I just feel the stretch. So I would highly recommend doing that. But if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. That's the great thing about bodybuilding or working out in general, is that not everything works out. Not everything is the same for everybody. But pull-ups must. All right, for the next exercise we're going to be doing is chest flies. I like doing them in the middle here. I'm a taller guy, I'm 6'2", so it's just kind of the way it works out. But for this, I like getting into a really athletic stance like this. And this is the weird part for some people. When you go higher up on the cable stack, it's going to target the lower chest. When you go lower on the cable stack, it's going to hit the upper chest. Just the way the movement is. For some reason, that didn't click with me when I first started working out. So here, I'm just going to focus on bringing, I think it's the best thing my friend ever told me. He's going to bring your hands together like you're, I don't know, sticking your hands out like a bowl. And you really want to puff that chest out mid-movement to really get a good squeeze. And this, you could feel it pretty fast if you're using your chest or not. So if you're not, I'd readjust the cable stack. I would do maybe some more shoulder warming up if you're having issues feeling it. But overall, I would really think it's probably going to be a stack issue. And don't be afraid to go light. I used to do flies 10 pounds on each side. So, and I never got made fun of for it. I don't do it anymore, but everybody's got to start there. If it takes you nothing to warm up, you just got to go to feel the movement, you're going to be thanking yourself a lot more down the line when you're able to do this movement proficiently than trying to go 20 pounds, hurt yourself, and then it kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I did that with a few exercises. I don't recommend it. Just gonna go up to the sky. Just like this. And that's all you really need to do to get a good chest bump. But you're sitting here, you got 40-pound dumbbells in your hand, right? A little awkward trying to kick them up sometimes. Now, I just hit legs yesterday, so definitely feeling it a little bit. But the biggest thing is you don't want to kick it too far back, right? You've seen the horror story videos. But what I like to think is I kind of like to lean it on this side a little bit just so my shoulder catches it. And then all you do, kick up to your chest, almost like you can lean on your shoulder. Like that. Get your core tight. And I don't trust that enough. Core tight, up. Do not make your elbows 90 degrees, and you're good to go. Yep, just like that. You did the shoulder press. So let me finish this up. We are back at the cable stack, and I may be wondering, shoulders, don't worry. I'm doing 5 pounds because I don't know how heavy this cable feels, but you're gonna drop the cable down. Now this is something I learned recently. Behind the back, I like to hold my chest here. I think it's just a sense of stability. You just hold here, you just go out, you know? And you really try to push the shoulder. It can get, when you get close to failure, it can kind of get like that, you know? You don't want that. Stay put. Let that side deltoid fail properly and efficiently, you know? Even here, I kind of cheated sometimes. I go, and you shrug up. Don't do that. My favorite, now even at a commercial gym, I will hit this. And that is the seated bicep curl. And all you do is sit down, keep the tension here. Do not curl your wrists, like, do not twist them, and just rep it out. Slow, controlled, and you're gonna get a crazy pump after you're done doing this. I did before. 1.5 feet, right? Put that leg back. Now you could usually do it in front of a mirror, but I didn't. Up, just like this. And I just feel it everywhere today. I'm not doing any more of those. I'm gonna hurt myself. My legs are tight. But that is the Bulgarian split squat. Highly recommend if you're trying to do it. While we're here though, let's bang out some RDLs. Now, not everybody feels RDLs. I personally do. I have really tight hamstrings. If you don't, I would recommend doing a cable variation, which literally, same thing with the cable, you just bend back your butt. I feel it in that too. I just like using dumbbells. They're easier for me to track progressive overload. For some reason, I just remember dumbbell weights better than I remember my cable stack because I do so much cable stack stuff. But RDL, you're gonna sit here, shoulders in front. You're just gonna shoot up. So you're going down, 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 shoot up. Down, 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 shoot. Keep that butt straight. Or, whoa, keep that back straight. Like that. It's almost like a deadlift, which, fun fact, if you didn't know, RDL means Romanian deadlift. Now you know something. But I would just keep it at those, keep it simple. With glute stuff, I honestly feel my RDLs, so I would continue to do them. You could always do some squats. I'll show you some body weight squats quickly, what you can do if you're in a. Okay, so getting into squats, kind of a weird place to really implement it. Some people do cable stack squats, never really been a fan. However, I do like what I'm about to show you guys, pistol squats. Now, if you can't do them just down and up like that, dude, hold something. It ain't that difficult. Well, it is a difficult movement. It's not difficult to grab this. You just go down, and if you need support, don't use this bench. You could use a wall. You could use anything. Just grab something. I'm really just trying to show this as a centerpiece, but another reason why I have this bench out is you could do something called a sissy squat. And let me preface before this. If you can't do a pistol squat, even with this support, do a regular squat. Use a medicine ball. Use a dumbbell. You could do regular squats, like 6-pound medicine ball. Get a lot done with this, man. Hold above your head. Doing some high rocks training, you know? But you hold like this. But just with everything, especially lower weight exercises, where repetitions matter, it doesn't do you any justice if you're not doing the form right, because you're just going to build up that habit. Now, obviously, things happen, right? You're going to get tired. You're going to have a bad day. You're going to do all this. But if you keep that form, it becomes a habit. You won't have to think about it, you know? Like me, I still have to think about it sometimes on the movements that I used to just throw weight in the air. But for other movements like tricep extensions, I've been doing them for so long and I've really took the time to focus that I do them nearly perfectly. Single arm. Don't critique me too hard, guys. But sissy squats, huge, 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 huge for your quads. You're really going to go on your tippy toes and then bring your knees to the ground and go right back up. And just keep doing this. This is a good quad finisher for after you're doing a hack squat, a regular squat, some close leg stuff. I love doing that because it also gets your knees a little love. You got to train them too. You know, if you just go in, smash 225, 315, 405 on the bar, your knees got to catch up. And now if you're just doing that cold, you're going to hurt yourself. No doubt about it. I mean, you can't escape that. So in my mind, this mobility just helps me feel more comfortable if I'm putting up heavier weight, just to be able to have that in the back of my mind, like a sense of mind, peace of mind that I'm doing it right. So that would be my body weight squats. Thank you guys for watching this. I really appreciate it. As you can see, a lot can be done. I mean, kettlebells, whole nother animal, RDLs, so much stuff you can do with those. Medicine balls, talked a little bit at the end about it, but honestly, this is the real MVP right here. But just do your workouts. I mean, getting in this gym is a mindset of its own. Doing the work and stuff like that definitely improves it. But if you go in with a plan, you're not going to deviate as far or be tempted to deviate as far into doing something that might not benefit your body as much as you think it does. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys learned something today.